All right, we should be good. Ready?
Can you hear me?
All right.
We're on?
Yeah, we're live now.
You don't have like an intro or anything. Forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry we can't afford an intro.
Wes has an intro.
Who?
Wes, dude who goes up at ACC and he looks like he's just always on drugs. And he is. He's giving me K a lot.
Oh.
It's not bad. But yeah, he has an intro to his fucking podcast where he plays the guitar every time.
Wait, he plays the guitar every
He
time.
has a guitar.
He has his intro where he does K on the guitar and then plays with it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. You would think he would record himself doing the intro once and then like have that play.
And that's why it's so great. He's like, he grabs, like, hold on. He gets his guitar and then has to play a song.
How long is it?
20 seconds probably.
Oh, it's not bad. I could do a 20-second intro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Should we try it right now?
No, don't do that.
All right, guys. So today's guest is Jacob Johnstone.
Thank you. Second time.
I'm going to go check if we press record.
Oh, buddy, this is going to slow shit down if we do this every 20 minutes.
Actually, if you are, what instrument would it be?
If I play the intro?
Yeah.
I would make it obnoxious, probably like a saxophone, something that's not easy, something that's like, oh, here we go again, but also novel at first.
Harmonica.
Harmonica's too easy. It's got to be
What?
it's got to be like a hassle to get the intro going.
Oh, accordion.
Accordion.
I don't hate the accordion.
I guess that'd be kind of cool.
Welcome back, buddy.
Dude,
Thank you.
probably
What's up?
our highest viewed guest,
Ever?
non-Pablo, which was the first guest, so that's always going to go
So
crazy.
just call me the second highest viewed.
No, because non-Pablo,
Right.
Pablo comes around multiple times, and each time he's a high viewer.
Yeah, he's
It's
a
mostly
staple.
himself, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And you don't rewatch your episode, right?
I don't think I even watched the whole thing.
You didn't? Did you like it? What was your review of the episode of the podcast?
When I did it,
Yeah.
it was fun. I enjoyed being on it. It was cool. I thought we had fun.
we'll wait till you get a hold of this time.
Yeah, some of my favorite clips, us talking about war movies.
Yeah, that was funny. I liked that. That was cool.
No, the war movie one was good. God, well, because usually we're just singing on here. We're not really getting in the movies.
Yeah.
Remember when we all watched Iron Claw together?
That was
I didn't watch that.
great movie. Tough choice to go to the movie theaters 13 people deep.
Mm-hmm.
We had a whole row, and there was a point in the movie, spoiler for Iron Claw, it's based on a real story, so it's not really a spoiler, is one of the brothers loses a leg, and they do a good job hiding it. So the first shot they do, he gets out of bed, you just see like a close-up of like chest to lower thigh, and in that he's just wearing underwear, and the first thing that happens is you kind of see like his dick outline, and Diego, while he's getting up and getting ready, looks at me and goes, and I'm like, and I missed it. I was like, oh, I guess it's small. And then there's the big reveal where he's coming through the kitchen on crutches, and you're like, oh, he's a broken leg. And when he passes in to grab the fridge, you see him walk through, and it's just a fucking nub on crutches. And Pablo, out loud in a quiet theater, goes, oh, yeah. To a point where I heard someone go, because they got scared. They're like, what the fuck?
I love that.
I'm telling you, when we pulled up to the movie theater 13 people deep to see Iron Claw, I know they're like, son of a bitch.
Yeah,
this
it's
is
the
going to
worst
be
thing
horrible.
That sucks.
Also, I had my jackets filled with Wetzel pretzel that I was sneaking in from down the hall.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it was a cup. It wasn't just it was a cup.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to get the hot dog.
Dude,
How do you
last
get a cup of it? What you got?
The hot dog pretzel bites come in a cup, but then I also had cinnamon ones that come in a bag.
and then when you mix that,
You get diarrhea.
dude. Last time I was at AMC, especially that specific theater that we saw Iron Claw at, they had to go to the theaters. They have an escalator, and the one to go down was off, and the one to go up was on. There's no signal saying it's not. There's no sign that's like it's broken, it's out of order. Which is which? I see this lady go down. She takes the biggest like step, and I'm not joking. Maybe falls 3 or 4 feet down, hits her head, blood gushing out. Her phone falls. She just gets up and goes, "Babe, babe," and her glasses are off, and you just see like a dent in her fucking cheek. And I'm there with Jacob, my 19-year-old brother, and I get up and I'm like, "Oh fuck," her phone. And I'm trying to be cool, casual. I'm like, "Damn, the phone, the phone. And I go to grab the phone, and I'm like, "Hey, you dropped your phone." She's like, "Babe, babe." And then the girl that was with her was like, "Here, just give her the phone. Give her the phone." And they leave. Yeah. And I go, I should try to be helpful, so I go like, "You can sue for that." They were not having it. They're like, oh, "Thank you," but they just left. Yeah.
What movie were they seeing?
Iron Claw.
I think Planet of the Apes.
The newest one, I just watched that one on Hulu. It's on Hulu. It's okay.
Yeah, it's honestly very okay. You're a big movie guy.
Well, I've seen every single Planet of the Apes, even the ones from the 70s. The 70s ones are actually better than any of the...
Did they come out in the 70s?
Yeah.
What about the one with Mark Wahlberg?
That is the worst by far.
Just...
Sorry. Well, also, it was it's directed by Tim Burton, and I do like Tim Burton films, but to put apes in a Tim Burton film, is crazy to me. I don't know. Also, too, the thing about Planet of the Apes, you have to think about it this way. The 70s version, the Mark Wahlberg version, and the most recent version, are technically, even though they're all based on a Planet of Apes, they're from parallel universes. They're not connected at all. So
here, well, you could hear me. Should we just give him the headphones?
Nah.
You sure? Because it would make it easier.
No, it's good.
Okay. But no, yeah, I agree. With
so
you.
they're the same story happening in different worlds.
Correct. Yeah. So I guess. Like you know how like the hero movies, they have like canon and then the fake shit from before. It's like that, but it's all real. It's like all canon, but it's just all different like worlds technically.
Well, I think the hardest pill to swallow with those movies is the fact that the soundtrack is so good and it's riddled with R. Kelly.
Wait, is the newest one?
No. The new one's like, listen, guys, we don't care about PC culture.
The newest one was like, listen. Apes piss on each other all the time.
Bro, the cool thing about the newest one is they did
Ape Kelly. Wait, not like that.
My mind's telling me no.
Yeah, not like that. Yeah.
The newest one had a ton of references to the 70s versions one, which I loved because I'm obsessed with 70 version ones.
Why are you obsessed with Planet of the Apes? Where does that?
I think because when I was a kid, someone was watching the Mark Wahlberg one in front of me, and I actually did as a kid like it. But then when we watched, I was like, oh, this is the worst thing in the world. I don't know, just the idea of apes, doing that. Pretty crazy.
What's the best one?
Best one is probably the first one from the 70s. It's
really?
Like,
the James Franco one was great.
Yeah.
That's also good.
My favorite part of the James Franco one is like the ape is wingmanning him at the park.
Yeah.
He's like, he thinks we should go get drinks.
Yeah.
It's just like James Franco somehow less creepy with an ape. Like, he's a creepy guy.
I know. Actually, good point. He's like, oh my God, he's a monkey. It's like, oh, he thinks we should get drinks, and he's just ripping a toddler's face off.
Yeah. Now, that was actually a good one. I do like the newest ones so much more than Mark Wahlberg. But the 70s one, they're all practical effects.
That's
I love
awesome.
practical.
But I did hate that in the 70s ones that, like, the apes were, like, they didn't even try to make them look like real apes.
It was like human ape. Yeah. It was weird. It's like
I like when they're in court and they're like, you made the ape put on a suit. Like,
yeah. They also at one point in the 70s version, they have the apes are like funny for some reason. Like they're cracking jokes the whole time. Like weird jokes that would be like my ex-wife, you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. But they're fucking, I don't know, they're apes. But
that was one of those movies that would always play on AMC, like the AMC channel.
Yes.
It was AMC would play like three things. It would be like a Planet of the Apes marathon for like a week, a Rocky marathon for like a week, a Rambo marathon for a week, or like an Alien marathon for a week.
Yeah.
And occasionally they'd sprinkle in like Armageddon or like a borderline like porno movie, and then they'd have Walking Dead on Sundays.
Ooh, yeah.
I loved the AMC channel at its prime.
No, prime, dude. What the fuck kind of to get Breaking Bad on AMC is crazy.
Well, they funded it. It was their series.
No, I know, but that has got to be the biggest because AMC went from like your grandpa's. This ain't your grandpa's AMC. We got a guy cooking meth, and we got zombies.
As a teenage boy, it was the shit because it was zombies, Rocky, Rambo,
goth bitch.
Oh,
the goth bitch in Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
Did you? Were you into?
Are you into goth women?
Bro, I go to Whistle Stop.
Okay, wait. Can we talk about this?
Wait, my birthday or
okay? What do you want to talk about?
We should just talk about Whistle Stop lore.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, the Whistle Stop lore is fuck, dude. Also, unexpected. The thing is, you don't go to Whistle Stop. Whistle Stop calls you.
It says, "Hey man, you're not gonna believe this.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fours here."
Whistle
Goth
Stop is purgatory because you're in there. You don't know how long you've been in there. You're like
Whistle Stop's weird because it sounds like it's 1988, but you look around and there's a bunch of dudes in crop tops,
yeah,
and women with the heaviest eyeliner that you've ever seen in your life.
You know what's a story we can't tell? So there was one night where it's me, Diego, and Jacob.
Wait, hold on. Let's preface. We've been going to Whistle Stop every weekend for the past
18 weeks. We've done a fucking MLB season.
Yeah, dude.
The San Diego Whistle Stops.
Okay, so finish your story, Carlos.
So I was gonna say how there's one night where, because every once in a while, we're not, despite how we come off and what we talk about and how often we reference women, we're not controlled by that. So we're not. Despite what you may think and what I would say and how often I bring
and
up
how
women,
I act, and the minute I leave my
the
friends.
photos online of me angry going, this woman has got a boyfriend and she's saying she's lesbian.
Despite the amount of rants I've been on Twitter saying women ain't shit, I can't.
Despite the drunk tweets. No, but so we go, and one of these nights we're like, okay, let's go scope it out, try to talk to some girls. And me and Diego end up talking to some girls. And when I say boring, not even in a sexist.
Which night is this? I was there, right?
Yeah,
this was Comic-Con. This was Comic-Con weekend.
Oh, so I'll bring it up.
Okay, tell us from your point of view what happened.
From my point, let's just say that was like a week after. Fuck, there was somebody who I was like, oh yeah, I'm not talking to the person.
Okay.
Right now. Yeah. So I was like, I'm not talking to the person right now, and so I kind of was like definitely wanting to talk to chicks, you know, and so I was talking to a lady, pretty into me, and we were like hooking up and stuff, and then all of a sudden she ran out of the bar.
This is, by the way, a whole different night.
Oh, we're talking about the
And the other crazy part is this has happened about 4 or 5 times.
What are you talking about?
We'll tell if you
Well, when I said Comic-Con weekend.
That is Comic-Con weekend, isn't it?
No, the one where we talked to the two. You know what's crazy is he's right.
Yeah. That's great.
The next night.
Yeah, so that was I'm talking about the first night. You were talking about the second night. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do a recap, a Comic-Con recap.
Yeah.
From the Whistle Stop perspective.
Yeah, so I'm talking to a lady. We're making out. And then, runs out of the bar. Don't know why.
Well, what did you say? What did you say?
To her?
Yeah,
to make her run?
Yeah.
I thought I was just tonguing her. I don't know. I didn't say anything. I didn't think we were having a conversation. Mm-hmm. We talked for a while, like hitting it off, then went to the dance floor and just started making out. And then all of a sudden, I think she goes like, I gotta check on something, and then runs. And like,
good for her.
Pretty much runs out.
Good for her.
And then I'm like, where'd she go? And then I think I tell you she's gone. You're like, oh, okay. And then I go.
You come find me in the back of the bar.
I think actually Gabe was there. I tell Gabe, and then Gabe's like, yeah, man. And then I go to the back of the bar, the smoking section, and I tell you, and you go, yeah, well, she's fat and ugly. So,
which is what you do to try to make someone feel better. She wasn't actually fat or ugly.
No,
I was like, yeah, man, you don't gotta worry about her. Come on, we're having a good night.
Wait, but say it like Chris Rock.
Every time your friends try to hook up with a stranger and she leaves them stranded at the bar.
Listen, there's bad bitches and then there's fat and ugly.
Yeah, you say that, and I'm in this crazy, really drunk like vibe of like, I felt like I just got rejected from a girl I was just talking to, and then I got rejected from this chick. And then so I get really upset with you. So fucking mad. Like, to the point where I'm mad. I walk away and I'm trying to cool off, and then I walk back and you're now talking to a new girl. And Carlos is talking to some random dudes. And remember what I don't even know if I told you this. He's talking to some random dudes. He's next to you. And I say to him, and he says, that guy's a piece of shit, by the way. That guy's a fucking piece of shit.
And then the dude goes, oh, okay. He goes, who is that? Who's that random guy? And I go, I don't know what's happening.
And so can I interject from my perspective?
What? Well, should I end with like the crescendo of
well,
what the fuck?
I'll get us back to there. I'll get us back to
there.
there. So by the way, I heard you say that.
I never brought it up. I never brought it up to right this moment, but I've been thinking about it.
I heard you say that, and I'm talking to this person came up to me and was like, well, I'm talking to this person, right? And I keep talking to this person, and you leave. And at this point, Carlos is just standing next to me awkwardly while I'm talking to this person. And while
it also wasn't awkward because of me. And I'll give my perspective after everyone's done, so we don't keep interrupting. But go. So we'll go Diego's perspective.
I didn't want to talk to this person. They had cornered me in the situation. I'm locked into this conversation. Carlos tries to get me out of it by going, "Oh my God, our friend's daughter just died."
Why would you fucking know?
Because it's the truth.
So now.
I
wait,
know exactly
one more just interjection, and then we'll go back to Jacob.
This is like
Jacob.
Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
How like it's all happening on parallel. You know?
So now the reason why I'm sitting alone awkwardly talking to a dude as a straight man is because he's talking to this girl again. He gets cornered so often. Where it's almost
it's
like
aggressive.
It's almost like, you know how in the Hangover movies they got so repetitive where you're like, all right, they lost the guy. It's like, oh, Diego's being cornered by people he doesn't want to talk to. So we're there. He's talking to this girl, and this girl has a friend. This girl has a friend, and she sees her friend. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. Also,
we got loose.
Okay.
So well, you'll cut it. So, her friend, while they're talking, is periodically walking back, and it's a short corridor. Like the space we have on the stage is how much she's pacing back and forth, picking up her phone, putting it down, going, "Oh, whoa, what's up with the weather?" Just going back and forth, just making up shit to say. And at one point, I should go, "Hey, dude, I'm not gonna hit on you or anything. Can we just talk? Because now I just look like a cuck. Now I just look like I'm waiting for my friend while he's talking to someone. This is fine. It's like your friend is trying to get at my friend. I'm not gonna get at you. There's no wingman situation. Just I don't want to sit here alone on my phone." And then she's just like a little bit into it because I was honest and talking, but then back to the back and forth. And I was like, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm going rogue." I go, "Oh my God," because I go on Instagram and I go, our friend just lost someone. And I show him, and then he goes, "Oh." And then Jacob walks in, and he looks at me in this somber moment, and we had booked our friend to host the show, and he goes, "Oh, by the way, that friend is off. Sorry." And I go, "Okay." I go, "Okay, well, you're going to have to tell him." And he goes, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." And then walks outside, and this is where it really heats up.
At this point, I've come to the conclusion I don't want to talk to this person. Our friend just lost somebody that died. Mm-hmm. Jacob's upset. We're walking out. So we follow you outside, and you are angry.
Real mad. Yeah. I'm literally at a 10. I'm at a 10.
Was that you at 10?
No,
is that the first time we've seen you at 10?
No. Okay. Like a soft 10, where it's like. I'm legit in my own head, even though I'm so drunk. I'm doing that thing where I'm like, "Oh, fucking stop." So I'm like, but it's there. Like it's just like the fucking floodgates are like barely keeping shit behind. And then it's a little hazy from here. I do remember like everyone trying to calm me down. I remember everybody.
I wasn't.
Okay, wait, why?
You weren't antagonizing. Well, you were like. I don't know. You definitely weren't helping. That's for sure. Because I looked at you. You're retarded.
That was so from that point on, when we stepped outside, the only words you said to me were, "I'm not talking to you. You're retarded."
Yeah.
Repeatedly, you're retarded.
Yeah.
And Carlos is trying to calm you down, and I'm just sitting there like, "This piece of shit. Let it out, buddy. Let it out."
You said you liked it the next day.
Yeah, I was fine with it because I get it. I get where that comes from.
You even also said like, "Let it out." You in front of him, like almost like it was Malcolm in the Middle. Look at me and Gabe Ramirez, and just go like, "He's got to get this out." He's got to get this out.
You have to. I fully believe that like if you have a bad week, you need.
And then I'm looking at y'all like, "Oh."
Then shut the fuck up in 2020.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what happened.
It didn't work the first time.
I know. And then I'm looking at y'all like,
Can you hear?
That worked. Yeah, you can't hear from your fucking headphone.
Yeah, but my thought process was like sometimes you're angry and it's not
Sometimes
about.
you gotta pop out.
If I'm drunk too, and there's like sorta not like heartbreak,
So-
that's too much, but
Yeah.
you know. Like,
So you're mad at us, and we try to They try to de-escalate. I just let it happen. You're not having it. You go. You know what? I'm gonna go walk. Don't follow
no,
me.
what I said was like, I'm just having a bad week, okay? And then I said, like, I gotta go fucking walk. 'Cause I was trying to like explain, and I'm like blubbering through my words because I'm on the verge of crying. Then I do cry, but I cry around the corner, next to a trash can, like a big dumpster on the floor. And then I hear a group of people walking up to me, and I'm like, fuck, like they're about to walk by me, and I'm just like sobbing right now. And then one of them's like, I gotta piss real quick. And I go, wait, I'm crying. Don't pee over here. I'm crying. And he's like, oh shit, my bad. Like, I'll piss over here. And he pisses on the other side, but then hits the trash can that hits me. And I go, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going. And I get up and I go and I meet up with you guys.
Doesn't he say like, wait, no, come back?
Yeah, he's like, wait, come on. Like,
And you go, you're pissing.
I'm crying, and you're pissing.
Yeah. No, I literally is like, this guy is just like, well, let's just, my bad, I gotta piss. And then, hits it. And then I'm like, I get bumped by the trash. I'm like, I'm going. I actually calm myself down, see you guys around the corner, and go, craziest thing happened, and tell you all that, and then go, I'm going home, bye. And then I drive extremely drunk back
Don't
to
say that. I'm gonna bleep that out for you.
I drive pretty buzzed.
Whistle stop.
The bar was on the bumps.
Jacob walks in and he's jerking off his cock.
We are not helping ourselves in the slide. I know what we think we say we are.
Yeah. So, anyways, we've been doing that every weekend.
And it gets better every time.
It honestly.
The problem is, it really does, though.
I know.
And not in an alcoholic, sad way, in a way of like,
Yeah.
there's a moment
Yes.
where you look up and you're like, I'm free.
It's like
then-
a coming of age story.
There's like a moment where you look up and it's like David Bowie's Heroes is playing somehow.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh.
Yeah, and then you're doing it, and then you look up, and there's some 40-year-old hairy guy just staring at you.
With his shirt off.
What's that? What's that scene in Wallflower? What is it? Wallflower?
Perks of being a wallflower where
Where
they're
he-
driving through the tunnel.
It's
Yep.
doing that. I'm doing that in Whistle Stop.
Your last day here, we should do that.
No, okay, that brings me to what I wanted to ask. My going away party, can we just be at Whistle Stop?
from the time it opens to the time it closes.
Why they bring a cake up in here?
I'm leaving, and you're retarded.
I will cry on the last day again. You're gonna have to get me there, but I'll do it again, just for old time's sake.
For old time's sake.
What are you gonna miss the most about Jacob? And then vice versa.
I'm gonna miss a lot about you, buddy. Literally, some of my most you were one of the earliest friends I made in stand up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you feel the same.
No, you were.
Yeah. Every time an outlandish moment has happened in comedy, it has been either because of Jacob or around Jacob. The first time I remember, because I started comedy really young, and in my mind, like the things that I was exposing myself to through comedy were also the first times I'm experiencing things in the world, right? And so I'm barking with him for an open mic. We're barking, handing out flyers, and this lady goes up to Jacob and she was like, I bet you we could have a real good time. And he was like, I bet we could.
She was real homeless too.
I've never heard real homeless.
She was real homeless.
Really homeless. And she's like, so how much do you think we could have a good time for? And he's like, and I looked at him and I go, oh my God, he's really thinking about it. At this point, I'm thinking, this guy's about to fuck this homeless lady, and I have
Really homeless lady.
and I have to lie to people after this and say, nah, man, he didn't do anything with it. And so, like, I'm like, you know what? Let me get a picture of this. You guys look cute together.
Oh yeah, you saw that picture.
And so Jacob posed, you know what? This is the first time I'm doing this ever
I
in the
look
podcast.
crazy in that picture too.
I'm going to put the picture of Jacob and this homeless lady right.
And look
here.
at my face now. And look at the picture. It's like I look like I'm 4 years younger. Or
I got to
7
find
years
it.
younger.
I got to find it.
It's so funny. You know what my first memory of you guys first interacting was?
Okay.
Is you were wearing like a overshirt, like how you do, like the way you dress. It was like a
Oh, you mean like a jacket or something?
jacket or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
And then Diego grabs it and goes, H&M, fast fashion.
Yeah.
And then we go, what the fuck was that?
I was a different person. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Oh, was that it? I swear to God.
No,
I
that
just
was
saw it.
Carlos. That was Carlos and his first fan. I have so many pictures from like early comedy.
Oh, I just saw the giggling one. I swear to God, I just saw it.
Yeah, it's probably in there somewhere.
No, I swear to God, I just saw
You
it.
did it after an open mic? You
Yeah.
sick feet.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Listen, I know how to have a
Shout
good time.
out. Never mind. Sorry, I was about to go. Anyway, yeah, find that picture. Find
Yeah,
it.
man. I'm never gonna forget like those early open mics with you guys where it's
Oh,
just
look at this fucking baked goods. That's
baked
crazy.
good shows. I'm telling you,
The
every
ones that we refused to put you on, but had you work for.
I was on. I was
You
on.
got on, but after a lot of
After
like,
a lot
fighting.
of hassle, I was
Yeah,
like, hey, listen, assholes, I'm getting on. And it was
no,
the second
exactly.
show.
I know.
And I crushed.
I think you actually did do well. Or did you do well?
Yeah, I
you
crushed.
did do well. That was a hard fucking room.
And
too. It
here's the
sucked.
thing: people underestimate me, but
Well,
I'm like
idiots, but yeah.
I'm like the little dick in like a porno. People are like, ah, man, I don't want to watch
You
that.
got a little dick in a porno?
Yeah, you never seen like a little dick in a gangbang porno.
I don't watch little dicks in pornos.
Yeah.
Oh, so you look up big cocks? That's what you want to see?
Hey,
I look
just
up
by
white
chance.
big cocks, yeah.
Well, actually.
Yeah.
If we're getting factual about this, I gotta find it. Keep talking while I find it.
What's another crazy whistle stop thing? I mean, just recently my birthday.
We're going back to Whistle Stop.
wait, what
okay.
were we-
Yeah, let's finish
Wait.
Whistle Stop.
I was in, yeah. Did you have a favorite Diego memory?
Oh right, that's what we were talking about. Sorry. Shit. Well, it's not like a singular memory, but like I think. Well, remember when I talked to you about how like talked about you and thought about you and shit?
Keep going. I don't exactly
Oh wait,
remember.
I shouldn't say a specific
I'll
name.
bleep it out.
Okay, well he was just like talking shit, and he's like, "Yeah, I've never really seen him do that well." And like this guy is one of the most hackiest people like you'll be in your fucking life. And I don't know, I guess it's crazy to me. I know it's because you're young, but it's crazy to me. And also, your home scene will always fuck you over.
Yeah.
But the amount of people who never trusted you to ever really go up that often, like they never actually trusted you, no matter how much anyone would vouch. It was like a weird age
But
thing.
every time I do get up,
You're obviously not doing as bad as they are, or you're
as
crushing.
bad.
You're obviously not making us regret.
I didn't mean it like that. I know like you're obviously either crushing, or even if you're not crushing, these people are like bombing in a worse sense than like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like anyone's gonna fucking eat shit. Some people eat shit in such a bad way. It's like, oh, I would rather my friend who's I know is good.
I found it.
There it is.
I found the picture. Look how
Wow,
happy he is.
So crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, I was uncomfortable, dude. That's crazy.
That's insane.
Keep swiping. I took multiple.
That's funny.
That's even
Wait,
crazy.
what was I? Oh, that's a parking slip. That's
Oh,
funny.
back when they were colored.
Pause.
Who's
Oh, Gavin Blaine.
Yeah, man, those early open mics were so much fun because there's so much shit talking that doesn't mean anything. It's like we all suck.
Yeah.
We all suck. Why are we
Yeah.
talking shit?
You know what the real problem is though? I don't think I got really that close with you until you turned 21.
You mean 3 months ago?
Yeah.
6 months ago. I feel like we have gotten pretty close these past few months. It's been
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Which, yes, of course, which sucks because now you're leaving. But like, genuinely, I don't think I have because outside anything happening outside of comedy, I was out drinking. If anything you were doing outside of comedy,
Wait, let me just reset the camera.
yes,
Yeah.
I'm 20 fucking 8. But
No, that was with the time and then.
but and then
Where did that come from?
but no yeah. So but then you were doing if it's outside stuff, it was like this or like. I don't know.
School. I had so much going on, yeah.
School. Oh yeah, I remember we barked at SDSU for like a moment when I was first doing Sit Up Live.
And you got a ticket.
Yeah, I got fucking ticket.
We've gotten pretty close these past few months, buddy.
100%. Yeah, and it sucks that now you're leaving because of that. That
I'm gonna miss
SDSU
you.
barking thing, I will miss you a lot too. That SDSU barking thing, in hindsight, for me specifically, because you went to school there.
Yeah.
Creepy. As
Very
shit, like,
creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk creepy?
No, we're not getting into
No,
that.
come on, let's do it.
No,
Please.
dude. But that will ruin me.
It won't.
Not ruin you, but the problem is.
That will ruin.
Okay,
me.
we won't talk about it, but we'll talk around it.
bro. It's bad.
Okay, I won't say anything else except one thing you told me.
Especially because you ended up using it against me with someone, and that person I can't even believe is still my friend.
Oh.
And in fact, now with everything going on, is still insane. They probably don't even remember it.
I'm trying to cover your mouth.
Bro, it's the person we were just talking about in the car. You use that-
we sound like middle school boys that are like, oh my god, no, I gave her a hug.
It's just
I gave
one
her
of
a
those
hug. I'm gonna get in
fucking
trouble.
things where it's like.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, but that was a funny night. That was just a funny night. What else was I going to talk about?
Yeah, we can't get into that.
We'll just switch up. I mean, it's not just whistle stop and barking. There was some other stuff. It went from barking.
Some other memories. You got hit at an open mic. You got attacked by a lady.
Yeah, which never even went viral. I'm reconsidering trying to fucking repost it or something.
It did go pretty viral. It got picked up by Roadstar.
$1,800 or on my Instagram. I'm saying and 800 views. I almost hit $800, but 1,800 views. That's it. Which is
but on Reddit,
ridiculous.
didn't it go crazy viral?
Reddit 10K upvotes, which upvotes like definitely mean.
It's
more
crazy
than
that like you would blow up on Reddit because like you kind of have like this incel vibe about you.
Definitely. Yeah, I get it. No, it did go well on Reddit. It was on World Star. It was on Dago TV for a bit. It was also before the Will Smith thing.
So you did it before Will Smith.
I'm trying to say I'm better than Will Smith. Is what I'm trying to fucking say. Or no, it's Chris Rock. Yeah.
God, man. Did you watch? Speaking of Chris Rock, and this is a good transition. We talked. I was going to bring up Rogan. We already talked about.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Rogan.
Fuck that.
Would you ever do a no? Because this is supposed to be a comedy podcast in some ways. Would you ever do a special without a microphone? Like you know
Like
how
a lav
they do a lav mic or
Oh, if it was
like not holding it, even cordless drives me up the wall.
Cordless pisses me off when I see someone with
cordless,
like a
obviously.
cordless mic.
Are you about to say Rogan did a cord or
He
why?
just
why
did.
you
He,
bringing
he
this
did
up?
a wireless.
mic. Yeah, wireless mic.
But why you bring? I'll answer. But like, is there a specific example?
Just a bad special, and then that didn't help.
No, probably not. Because you know how on talk shows they don't have a mic. The comics that would come up. They do the 5 minutes. You have a mic. I don't know how I would do that at all. I do use my hands a lot and shit. So, but what helps me is that I'm also holding a mic. So
You're either holding a mic or if it's in the stand, you have like a reference point. You know what I mean?
yeah, and the thing is, the mic has blown out at Madhouse so many times during the open mic, or even on the fucking show there. That
Always preparing us.
I will hold the mic even though it's not working.
Say what you want about our home club, but they've got our backs.
Yes, exactly.
You know what's some of the like we're talking about shitty mic situations. I remember the first time I did a stand up versus improv show at an improv theater here. I was like, so like you guys have a mic for us to use, right? And they're like, yeah, we got a mic for you. The minute they're like, all right, you guys ready for our first comedian of the night? They wheel out like a first act guitar amp and like a first act microphone and plug it into that little tiny guitar amp, and then they're like, come on.
yeah.
I'm like, all right. So then I'm talking and it's like my own voice is louder than the amplifier. It's like it felt like shit. Have you had any moments like what are some shitty show moments that
I just fucking did the worst show in the world in North Park, which, I mean, hopefully that person doesn't listen to that because I'll do it again. But I'll totally do that show again. Like, tomorrow I'll do it. But it was the worst thing in the world. I told you, I think I told both of you about it. I did a joke that it bombed so bad that the bartender stopped taking someone's order and like looked over at me. And then I started laughing at myself, and still no one was laughing, and I was giggling uncontrollably. And I put the mic down and was just giggling like over like and it was just terrible. I was hosting it, just a bar show. That was terrible. But I mean, honest to God, the amount of bad shows I've had at Madhouse, not because of I did bad or the crowd, but like the fucking sound goes out, the mic is fucked up, or like it keeps going out.
and that's at our home club.
Yeah, dude. I have a video of me going off on, and I've been told not to post it because like you shouldn't talk shit on a fucking club. It's like, yeah, but I think it's a good video where I talk about like I freak out because the mic cuts out. I'm like, I'm not even getting paid for this shit. And then I don't know. It was like a good rant, and I was getting some like response. You know what I mean? Like it was real. But I've been told so many times not to post it.
I know. I've been thinking about that a lot lately because I don't post any stand-up clips really. And I was like, which one of my jokes would probably have the most likelihood of going viral? And I really think it would either be Hereditary, or maybe
Closer.
my closer would probably do well. Yeah.
Jacob was one of the like first like of our class that I was like, oh my god, that's a good story.
Really? Which
That's a
one?
good
The
bit.
fucking dad porn one?
No, oh that I forgot. You stopped doing that, huh?
I did.
No, your secret menu.
That's hilarious. I also stopped doing that. Thank
when you
God I stopped doing it.
No, but when you first did secret menu, it was such a like long-winded. It was more story than it is now,
Yeah.
and it was it had punches here, and I remember you showing it to Josiah when you first wrote it, and he was like, "This is good. This
Well,
is good."
You were so nice to each other
I
in the
know.
beginning.
When you first start and you like have a bit and you show it to someone, they're like, "You've got something here with this."
Yeah.
one."
It's like we're early settlers, and you're like, hold on, this whole group of rocks
Yeah.
surrounding this grass patch is yours.
Yeah.
Congrats.
The potential you see it, you're like, oh my God.
Hold on, you tell me you put your rocks by the lake? I didn't even know we could do that.
The top 2 bits from when we first started within our class was pauses, riders in the storm,
Yeah, for sure.
and I thought secret menu was up
That's
there.
so crazy. Especially that you mentioned it. I forgot how much went into that joke for it to turn into like a pretty quick joke. Because, I mean, that's what most of them do. Because, like, the long-winded ones are stupid. But in that long-winded one, it was so real. Because there was a point I was talking about, going to massage parlors. And how I remember talking about how my friend was like, dude, you're supporting sex trafficking. And I didn't think that was real. Because after I fucked this prostitute, she asked if she wanted me to cut her hair. Or she wanted to cut my hair. And I was like, there's no way she's being sex trafficked if her hobby is cutting hair. I don't know if that's fucked up or not, but that's what was part of it. I thought it was a funny joke. That was funny, but it was taken out so quickly, so quickly.
I remember when you guys were taking advantage of me.
What? What are you talking about?
When you guys were taking advantage of me for the Baked Good shows.
Oh yeah.
And I DJ'd a house show.
Yeah.
Again, top 10 moments in comedy. That was fun.
Which one was it? The second one?
I only DJ'd one house show, I think.
Okay, so it was the second
Austin's
one, which was, to be honest, it was like the worst one. Oh wait, no, you DJ'd both of them. You DJ'd Austin's house and the other one.
Both of them were at Austin's house.
No, they weren't.
No, the other one's at David's.
Yeah,
I wasn't at the second one. The
David's?
first one,
David,
was I
ACC
there?
server.
Was I there?
Oh, you know what? I did that one too. That was a backyard show.
Yeah.
You guys had 2 house shows at Austin's.
Yeah. No, we had only one. Austin.
Someone else had a house show at Austin that I was booked on, and I had to
Melissa
call out.
Wiseman.
Yeah.
Melissa Wiseman.
No, but
Your ex, which is crazy.
I know.
but that house show was so much fun. That
Yeah.
first one.
Pablo was there. Remember
Dude,
Pablo?
you guys booked Johnny
Who?
or Johnny
Pablo.
Who is that?
Pablo.
Pantaleon.
Oh yeah, I kinda
You guys
remember
booked
that guy.
Johnny Mitchell.
Yeah,
to do a house show
yeah,
before he
and
was-
bombed bad.
Horrible, and he kept being like, "This sound guy sucks," and I was like, "Listen, asshole, you're a shitty comic."
Yeah, no, he
That-
ate. Oh wait,
What made you guys
that out, by the way, you can't be taking. Hey, he's like someone who's doing stuff at this point.
Yeah, what made you guys book him though?
Frankie always booked the headliners, and Frankie just would get obsessed with people, and he was one of the people that he was obsessed with.
A hack from prison?
But the thing is, though, he saw
I'm just kidding.
Daniel Donnie.
I'm joking.
I was gonna say, you
it's a
should,
podcast. We're
because
trying to be
we
entertaining.
also know someone who's dating that guy.
Shut up!
Yeah, we have to stop on that now.
Okay. Anyway, he booked Dan.
You mean she
Donnie.
was supposed to be here tonight?
She actually was.
I like Dan Donnie. He's a nice guy.
I was gonna say Frankie fucking saw that guy. I had no idea who he was, but he killed, and he
nice
was
guy though.
super nice, and also killed.
You guys had crazy headliners for the Baked Good show. People that are like doing well now, like
Well,
Morgan.
that's because we paid them more than most fucking clubs in
what,
San Diego.
$60.
No, can we say the numbers?
Yeah, I don't care. We paid like I think a couple of them $350, which
Jesus.
was ridiculous.
That's
For
what
only
happens. That's
like
what
30
happens when you have
minutes.
Jews funding you.
Dude, yeah. Also, it was such a crazy thing to be like. Imagine if I was to make it, and I talk about how my first produced show, I was like, I had this guy funding it. He was Jewish and gigantic, and he worked for a weed company. It's just a crazy. What are you looking at?
Did we
Good
already
time.
go over an hour?
No, we're over 45.
Okay, fine. That's good.
I'm gonna pee, and then come back and check the clock. You guys keep going.
Okay,
This is
fine.
fun. I'm having
No,
a good time.
I think this is
Just make sure
again.
this doesn't fall.
It's so fast. It goes by so fast.
I'm sweating like a motherfucker.
no, I know that's the point of it.
It's because of the garage.
It's a studio.
I'm not. It's fine.
It's a studio. The studio garage conversion. Oh, now this is just you and Diego. What do you want to say to Diego? You got
ridiculous. I'm not even kidding you. And I was meaning to tell you this. We and Diego got like so much closer in the past 3 or 4 months, which is insane. Because the first time, actually may not be insane because when I first met him, not that I disliked him, but like I almost, because he was 18 and he had so much confidence and stuff. It kind of irked me, probably because I was like jealous or something.
Yeah.
And so I had like a weird resentment, not for long. It really didn't go for long, but weird resentment, you know. So I kind of wish he wasn't leaving, of course. But then again, like it's gonna be cool when everyone's gone because I'm like king of San Diego and stuff. And then
The new Joe Grillo.
yeah, probably. But then once Joe Grillo comes back, I'm just like, welcome back, sir.
I know it will be wild when like we start coming down and we're like, holy fuck. When you're like the new Chris.
Oh, that's the worst part. You mean having a... Never mind. I'm not going to just talk shit because he's dope. Love that guy. But
you mean the guy we nicknamed Mexican Loser?
yeah, we have been calling him Mexican Loser, which is insane to be calling somebody.
Well, it's insane of you.
Loser.
It's insane of you only because the fact I will be like, I'll tell other white people, call Chris Mexican Loser. And they'll be like, I can't say that. And I go, Jacob says it all the time. And like, he can't.
Nah, I could say it whenever the fuck I want. Oh, Brandon Joseph's calling me.
We'll call him after.
First ever pee break on the podcast, and I feel like Joe Rogan.
I know.
I feel like Joe Rogan.
Oh shit,
that could be like a fucking ad.
Also,
I feel like sorry.
we got 18 minutes left on the camera, but it's on the last bar of battery. So we really got like 5 or 6 minutes left.
Okay. Sounds good. That's fine.
How do you feel about your return episode and possibly your last, depending on if you come to New York or not?
I was just like, don't be Frankie. Don't be Frankie. I'm sorry. That you should believe. I that Michelada was fun. That's a good one.
Yeah, you drink a Michelada, your thoughts start talking.
Yeah. Start talking shit.
Yeah.
No, the cool thing is I just came off the fucking show at Madhouse, which was, we did well. We both, me and Carlos.
Dude, whenever we do well when it's a shit, and I legit go like, I'm the guy.
Well, the problem, we put ourselves in the best spots on the lineup.
Even if we don't. Even if I don't, I'm the guy.
It's so
Also,
crazy.
tonight we weren't though.
We still kind of were. Come on. We literally had
But nobody warmed him up. Well, you were before me, so you did warm him up.
Technically, I probably did crack him a little bit, but that's because honestly, it's worrying me how well I'm doing at Madhouse because it's making me realize like, oh fuck, like I think I'm doing this too much. Like I wish I had another spot that I could do just as often as Madhouse, because like it's just like, oh, I'm going up other places and not doing nearly as well. That must mean I'm just getting way too comfortable at Madhouse.
Carlos, I'm leaving this month. Carlos is leaving prospectively by the end of the year.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be here by yourself. What do you?
No, I got Austin Trefle, Ben Keltner, Mark Sinclair.
Lil Jacob.
I got Lil Jacob.
Who's gonna be the new crew?
Dude, it's literally just be Ben and Austin. And the worst part is Austin never wants to fucking hang out. And then Ben, he's doing his thing, being the biggest booker in town.
No, he really is.
Yeah. So I will probably. I'm not kidding you. Not to say that, like, I've thought of like the flip side of it and going like, I'm gonna miss all my friends. It's gonna be tough. But flip side is, I hope I just go hard as fuck. Like I just like, cause I have no.
You will. You 100% will.
Cause like, I'm just literally gonna do stand up and then go home because I don't really want to hang out. The problem too though is when you guys aren't around me and I go out with people that aren't close to me, they get me to do bad things.
Like what?
You don't need to elaborate.
Yeah, no, I probably shouldn't. But they get me to do like bad, like, well, not bad thing, but it's like, fuck, I have to work at 11 and like I've been up since like 5 a.m. Damn, Brent's calling me again. But
Let's call it.
Call it what?
Let's just call it. It's been.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you want to keep going, but I was just
Yeah, well,
No,
we'll
you
just
said
yeah,
you have, like, 5 minutes.
let's finish up the final thoughts. Cause we are leaving somewhat soon.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you a lot, buddy.
It was you too. It was fun.
You're also gonna move it. What are you leaning towards, LA or New York?
Dude, I swear they have like this crazy scene in Boise right now that's popping off.
Come to New York. You're a New York guy.
I'm a New York guy. You think?
Well, you're still gonna be able to visit every once in a while.
You think crying in Whistle Stop's New York guy material?
Listen, I put the word out on the street. They got a couple of 4s lined up for you.
I feel like crying at Whistle Stop is total LA shit.
No. Trust me.
I don't know,
Bro, when I go to New York in November, that's about to be crazy.
Yeah. Come to New York. At least come visit.
Yeah, I would definitely visit.
Make your decision. Come visit in the spring.
The only thing is I'm only going to move somewhere if it makes sense.
What does make sense mean, though?
By that, I mean, okay, like for instance, I'm going to be in San Diego. I start getting on more stuff here. I get more connected into LA. I start going up at LA a lot, which will probably happen. And it's like, oh, I'm going to LA more times than I'm here in San Diego. It doesn't make sense to be here in San Diego.
Okay, now let me paint another picture for you.
Go ahead.
All right. You come visit in spring, right? We're in New York. We're in New York. We get drunk a couple of nights. You really like it. You start hitting on fours at the bar. You're having a good time. You start to realize, like, oh my God, this is like Whistle Stop, but on a different coast. And then you go, you know what? I think this might be home.
You do strike me as a New York guy, only because you love the jackets.
Jackets, cigarettes.
Yeah, no, I do love that. But
Do you
I
like-
know I will do New York if it makes sense. I don't.
I'm telling you right now, it makes sense for you to move.
I think it makes sense
right now.
a lot for you to move because you got fucked over a lot, and like I don't think that anyone paid you the respect that you deserve.
Wait, can we actually? I just want other people to acknowledge it. I've been fucked over more than anyone.
Yeah,
I would agree with
I'd
that.
say that.
Yeah. The amount of times I've seen people say something to you and I'm like, why are you doing that? And it doesn't make any
And I
sort of
prove
sense.
them wrong immediately after.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like,
Fuck the world. Fuck everybody.
Fuck
What do
San
you
Diego for
think
the
you're
most part.
truly gonna do when you move? How do you see it going?
been dead.
yeah. Well,
been so much dead.
oh yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, what are you gonna do for work when you get to New York?
I got a serving job lined up
Okay, that's pretty cool. That's not bad at all, honestly. And then also,
at City Winery.
just looking at this fucking garage, you have a ton of shit. Like,
I'm
how
not
you-
taking it all with me.
Are you going bare bones? Are you going just with your clothes? You should do that.
I'm bringing audio and video equipment, but that's it.
I mean,
This isn't all
that's
mine.
cool.
This bike is mine. I'll bring that maybe in the spring.
How are you gonna get it there?
Ship it.
How much is that gonna cost?
Like maybe $1,000.
Only $1,000? What was that? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna cost just $1,000. I think it's gonna be a lot of money.
Yeah, bro.
If you don't fucking fly out here and ride that all the way back to
That's
New
what
York
I'm saying.
for a
Drive
story,
it.
No, that's not. That's like a 3-day ride.
Yeah.
All right.
do you not like having a story to tell?
Yeah.
I don't want to
also,
be the
too-
Sean McCaw.
Oh yeah, you would.
Bro,
be.
you're not gonna believe this, and I swear to God, somebody said this the other day, and I kind of believe it. I think he died in a motorcycle accident.
No,
don't say
fucking
that.
way. Don't say that. I'm not.
You mean the
smiling 'cause
cheapest drug dealer in
Ain't I
town?
just the worst? I said that the other day. It was to stop. After
Let's get out of here. We've been going.
let's
on
get out of
too
here.
long.
Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts from everyone around?
You're gonna kill it. You're gonna fucking murder. You're gonna do really well. You're leaving in 2 weeks.
By the end of the month.
It's insane. That's fucking insane. When you come back, I'll make sure Paxton is single.
Jesus Christ! I whooped her ass tonight in the roast battle. I whooped her ass.
Well, also Brandon Joseph's hitting that anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I don't want it.
Brandon
I don't want
Joseph's
it.
hitting that.
Anyway, I'm
Brandon's gonna be
gonna miss you,
mad.
buddy.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Did you think I'd leave this soon?
No, I did not. But you deserve it out of anybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna miss you a lot, buddy.
because you do. To be good.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is kind of overshadowing my birthday
When is that coming up?
in November.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah,
you got a
all
couple
right.
months.
Yeah, I do. But I was just like, hey, I was gonna give.
You're gonna go. My birthday's in 2 months.
Make
That's
the
what
fly here. At least I didn't go. I'm 28.
Bro, you said it was just too good time.
We went way too crazy for a 28-year-old birthday. Jacob hit us with the guys. We're gonna go roller skating. We're going out.
Bro, you should have seen my birthday last year. Were you there? I don't think you
What
were.
happened last year?
I controlled everybody's like movements
We watched
and
Warriors.
speech.
We watched Warriors.
Yeah.
I was there.
Oh, you were there. Yeah, that was even better.
All right, let's go. Let's
All
go.
right, guys, we love you guys so much.
Bye.
Take 4. We're out.
We're out. Go turn the camera off.
Carly called. Jesus Christ. I'm getting assaulted. Help!
I don't know the things that I.
Hey, sorry. I'm. Oh, we just finished the podcast. Who? Oh, Jesus.